Yep.
Click it.
So, hey guys, this is Ben on some RuneScape. Finally got into the bank accounts. Let's see what we had. Whoa, yeah, that's a lot. Look, like,
Or you can upload this to yours too, okay?
yeah, the 81,000. You know, if I had face cam on right now, I would turn it and y'all could look at this Dead Rising. Is it Dead Rising? Yeah, Dead Rising that Travis is playing. See?
You've probably played it before.
Yep. Alright, just everything I have here, dude.
Brandon Ash. Inside joke.
Yes, it is a very inside joke on this thing.
You have to actually think of stuff to say too, though.
Not just like
playing, but just like start talking about things.
So, I was kind of scared the other night, guys. Normally, I don't get scared. I'm not a very feared person.
Oh.
But
don't be scared of Ben either.
No, you don't want to be scared of me. I'm a very sweet guy. I really am. Not until the point where you piss me off. When you make me mad, that's where you should be scared. But like Friday night, more like Friday day.
Friday day.
Yeah, the daylight time of Friday. My sister had, made me mad, and I did like, I listened to the post-hardcore, screamo, dubstep, same stuff as Travis.
Tell them what actually happened to you.
Yes, I will. My sister made me mad.
If you guys don't believe, then it's completely fine.
Yeah, if you don't believe in what I'm about to tell you, I'm okay with that. I'm just trying to put it out there. My sister made me mad, and I went off on her. Like, I was demonic screaming, demonic growling. My mom, not to like, I'm not saying any weight or anything. My mom's like a heavy-set person. She couldn't hold me down. My mom is like shorter than me, yes, but like weight-wise is a whole lot heavier than me. And she had her arms like wrapped around my shoulder and neck, and she could not hold me back from going off after my sister, who's only 13. And normally I don't do that. I don't go off on people like that, unless like something severely made me mad, and I'm not the one to get mad at girls. I will never be mad at a girl. You could be that girl that could slap the crap out of me, cut me, shoot me, make me bleed. I'm never gonna be mad at you.
You'll be mad, but you just won't hit back.
Yeah, I will not. I will defend myself. I will hold up the fist and be like, "Don't hit me, please," and be a little wimp right there. But I'll make it proven that I'm not going to be the one to be messed with. And I was supposed to go to my dad's, and I didn't go to my dad's because of that reason. And later that night, me and Travis like to watch Ghost Adventures. Whoa, I just one-hit that guy. Sweet. Drinking some Kool-Aid. Me and Travis like to watch Ghost Adventures, and something that he wanted me to see was that a demonic spirit, or a spirit at all, can actually attach to you and make you feel things and do things that you normally wouldn't do. Like some of them, they've actually had them have people commit suicide and go into like an insane asylum because they were possessed. And watching it made me think of what had happened, earlier that day.
The other night, you said?
Yeah, this was literally Friday when you told me to watch Ghost Adventures. But
it happened earlier in the day or something?
Yeah, it happened earlier that day. And it made me think, maybe I was being possessed at the time because I don't normally do that kind of thing. And as we said earlier, if you don't believe in it, that's fine. I got something to talk about. I'm going to talk about it. And then later that night, my mom was like, "Hey, what do y'all want to eat?" And my door's not easily opened. I mean, my 4-year-old and 2-year-old sister were the only siblings there. And it's a little loud. And everybody was in my mom's room, including my stepdad and my mom.
I want to play Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, you feel like playing GTA 4? Okay. And the door was shut. My door was shut all the way. It was set on, Fox TV. Gotta watch my Twilight, people. Gotta watch Twilight. And
multiple things I want to play right now. Hot Pursuit of Grand Theft Auto 4. Hot Pursuit of Grand Theft Auto 4.
GTA 4.
You feeling that?
Yeah, I'm feeling GTA 4. And I go walk back towards my room and end up seeing that my door's open and my TV's on a different channel. Well, like anybody that understands paranormal, there's such things as cold spots, and that's normally where a spirit or a being will possess and like will form right there. And there's a bench seat that I have that I play my games on, and it sits like right in my room. And there was literally a cold spot next to my remote, which is right where it was at on that bench seat. And I looked around, I'm going to be that one to try and debunk it and figuring, oh, my AC's on, so it's making my room cold. Everywhere in my room was warm except that one area, and the fan I have in my room was off, and the air conditioning was off. And it made me a little freaked, I'm looking at it like, maybe it's just something abnormal, whatever. Later that night, I sit in that same spot, like right in front of that same spot on my bed. And I felt a hand go down my spine. Very, very cold, like it was an actual hand. And I'm sitting over here. I'm texting Travis most of this all the time until he like fell asleep or stopped texting me, one of the two. And I'm on Xbox with people, and they're like, "Dude, what's going on?" Because I'm literally like, "Holy crap," cussing to myself, and they're wondering what's going on, like good friends are. And I tell them, and they're like, "Okay." I'm talking to one of the girls I know. She's like, "So Ben, what's up?" And I'm like, "Nothing." I'm looking down, and at the corner of my right eye is my TV. And I'm sitting there, I'm playing my guitar, and I'm looking at it, and I see in the corner of my right eye a hand go across my TV, and I had a bunch of papers in front of my TV, and it sounded like footsteps on paper. If you ever heard of what that sounds like, it sounded like the crunching of paper underneath feet. And I look, and I see a hand on the TV, and it pulls back right as I look at it. I was freaked, guys. And I mean, it normally like nothing freaks me out. I told my mom. My mom's like, "Well, you never know. Something could be like trying to talk to you, trying to say something." And I'm like, it could be that, or it's just somebody just doesn't want me in that room anymore. It might be that. But we're gonna sit here for a little bit and see what I can rally up for some gold and some coin. And if I gotta bury some bones, bury some bones. We'll go head over to the Grand Exchange. Let's kill this guy one more time. We'll go over to the Grand Exchange, see what we can sell, get some more coin. It suddenly got hot in here.
It did.
Yeah.
Maybe before there were some ghosts.
That's one thing we're gonna do today. Since your cousin's not here, we're actually gonna take my little MP4 and do some recording. I feel like it right now. I mean, and then of course Travis, when he texts me, he's like, "Dude, there's this like white ball of light that just passed through passed right by my window." I'm like, "You're kidding me?" It's like, "No, bro, it's right there." And I'm like, "Okay." And it's like right at his
a ball of light. It was like a flash.
like a flash,
like,
but
not like somebody shot a flashlight, but it was just like really fast.
We'd know it wasn't lightning because it wasn't raining that night.
It was almost like a car headlight, but there's no cars behind the freaking house.
Yeah, there's no road behind the house. It's woods. And I'm looking at it like, freakiness. Almost anybody that I'll tell stuff about this is like, "You're just imagining it. It's just whatever. You watch too many TV shows." I'm like, really? I think Friday was the first time I watched Ghost Adventures in about 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, not really.
You watched all the replays too?
Yeah, I watched the replays of it. Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch all of them.
Well, no, I was up till I didn't sleep that night because of what was going on.
Really?
I was waiting. Yeah, not at all. Only time I slept was because the next day I had to go to Sammy's Grill and eat with my step-grandmother that I've never met before, guys. It was kind of cool. We went to go eat there, and the only time I slept was on the way there. The only time I slept. And I told my mom. My mom's like, "Well, I don't know what to tell you now because, I mean, that's weird." And then, no, what was even weirder was my mom told me, because she had texted me, and I forgot to tell you about this, and I'll tell you guys too because it's the first he hears of it. My mom texts me, and she's like, she's outside talking to one of her friends. My stepdad's asleep. Everybody in the house is asleep. And she said, Benjamin, can you go outside and look through the window? I said, okay. I look through the window. It's like, I see nothing. And she's like, okay. And then yesterday, she told me when we got done eating, um, she's like, I, I gotta ask you something. I'm like, what? And she's like, did you see anything outside on the steps? I'm like, no, I didn't see anything. She said, okay, because I saw this white figure, this white silhouette of a short person standing on the steps. I said, okay. Is it a coincidence that, I have somebody literally about 10 minutes earlier put their hand in front of my TV? I don't know. Um, is it just that natural, or what is actually going on in my house, guys? I mean, my mom even tells me that she's like, I see things, I hear things, and I'm like, I do the same thing. I hear things, I see things, but I'm not like, I don't tell her everything because some of the stuff I think is like a little too personal to know because it deals with like dead relatives. And, I mean, literally Wednesday night, I walked into my room and I got scared out my effing mind. I literally, you know how like I have that wooden chair in that corner? There's a bunch of stuff on it, right? I sit there and I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, well, there's nothing there. I walk into my room. My door's like, I shut it all the way. My door's cracked open just a little. And what?
Just turn it off.
Yeah.
Uh. It's not fun without you.
I was sitting there. I'm watching. I walk into my door, figuring I'm gonna find one of my siblings in there. And let's just say, guys, when you see the body or the silhouette of a dead relative.
Checking the time.
Yeah, let's see what the time is, guys, for video. Whoa, whoop, 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 12 minutes. Okay.
You still got good.
Yeah, I'm good. When you see the body of a dead relative, and this person's been dead since you were about, I think it was like 5 or 6, sitting in a chair, and it's the same facial features that I can point out as my great-grandmother, you get scared. I was about to crap myself. Not like,
Wait, you saw her?
yeah, I saw her silhouette in that chair. And it, like, she stood up, because she was sitting on my bed. She stood up and she turned around and sat in that chair. And her facial features, the facial features of her are the same as my great grandmother. The height when she stood up was the same as I remember it. And it like, at that point,
When
guys,
did she die?
she died when I was 6, and that was 2003, I think. Yeah, 2003. Like, literally, I think it was like 2 weeks before my brother was born.
Mm-hmm.
And it was...
You were in like the first grade, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny? My grandfather died when I was in the first grade.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
I was very close to her. That's what made me
Go ahead and next that.
emotional about it. Like, I'm not the one to cry. Me cry is like, nobody wants to buy bones, guys. Up, up, up. There we go. Somebody's bought
Wait,
something.
You're like selling things to people?
Uh-huh. We'll just take that little itty bitty amount there. I'm not the one to cry. I will never truly cry unless it's something that I'm very attached to leaves or is gone from me. And she was one of those things I was very attached to. That woman was the best thing. She was the greatest person I ever knew. And when I saw her silhouette and her face, I started to cry. I got that emotional. I could not stand not being able to touch her and hold and hug her and be like, she's there. It was just... No, somebody else bought something. Okay. She was just that person that was always loved by me and by anybody else I knew, and it just got me so emotional that night. I got these things for free, so might as well just see what cash I can get off of them.
You get them for free.
Yeah, well, I was killing that Black Knight, and they dropped some good crap.
So
Yeah.
have anybody bought any yet?
Oh, yeah.
Like I talk about is what you those things that you just showed me.
Mhm.
They've already bought them. That's
Yeah.
Cool.
When it, like, fills up the green bar, that's when it shows they bought them. Should have somebody buy that. Yep, there you go. Yeah, it is really freaking hot in here, dude. Yeah, go check that air conditioning. Because I'm over here having to, like, I was wearing a jacket because it was raining earlier.
75. No wonder usually we keep it on like 73 or 72.
Oh, air conditioning, I think, just kicked. There it is. Air conditioning turned on finally. Let's see if somebody will actually buy the. Dude, I could probably, like, take some of this stuff. Like, look, they're just paying $1 over. Let's see, what other things can I sell? There's
Halo 4.
Iron Sword. Halo 4.
What's that?
It is in the. Where'd it go? Oh, right here. I don't know what it is, guys, but, like, most people don't want to buy weapons. They're just like, I don't want weapons. I want armor.
Or bones.
Or bones. I don't get that. Well, prayer. There is a little prayer thing that you can do. Body rune. Let's see what we can get for body runes.
I used to have thousands of stuff because I used to. Michael said not to pick up all bones because you'll never too many. I had like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds of bones because I always picked them up. Michael always told me not to, but I did it anyway.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it. It brings up your prayer skill. I do that for a reason. It works. It'll help. See, nobody wants to buy the hammer either. I don't get that. Like, the hammer isn't a part of today's little grand exchange thing. But the bones are. That's what I'm liking. Nobody else wanted to buy any. So we'll just leave that sit there. We'll just go, I guess, one at a time on some of these bones here. Go in. Make life happy. If not, if I don't get anybody to buy them, I'll just be like prayer uppage. What is it? Prayer uppage. Oh, let's change. Drop. No. Give me the fur. I want the bear fur back. I want to move this to that little spot right there.
Dude, guess what Gary said today in middle school?
Huh.
I was talking about my YouTube. Christian was like, "Yeah, that's pretty impressive." And it was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, I have like 11,000 views on YouTube right now." He's like, "Oh, that's nothing. You suck at your YouTube." And then Christian goes, "Hey, that's 11 times more than what I got on my YouTube."
It's 11 times more than what I got, bro. That's nice. The only way I was able to get GTA 5, the installation disc for it. Oh, I thought you were about to sneeze. It's like, wait till you sneeze and say bless you. There's like a computer part you can get, like your backup. You could backload files into like this big memory thing. 40 gigabytes, right? Attached that sucker to my Xbox, configured it. I got like 24 more gigabytes of storage now.
What?
Yeah, I was happy. It's for like transferring any files from a computer before you completely wipe it. Sort of like a USB thumb drive, flash drive.
I seriously just accidentally sent that guy a friend's request. I don't know why.
Oh no, it was a game invite.
No, I sent him a friend's request too.
Have fun with that.
Hey,
But
he joins, he don't join, he don't join.
There you go. But yeah, I hooked it up and it like I got 24 more gigabytes, so I'm probably be re-downloading Ascend,
Crackdown,
AC2,
Crackdown. Will you be able to play with us now?
Yeah, it should work. If we can do, dude, I got an idea. That would be pretty cool. All right, so let's look at what we got for. 19 minutes, guys. Well, you want to end it now? Might as well.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, this has
We'll do another part.
This has been Ben, and in the background, Travis.
Be sure to break that like button.
And this has been RuneScape 3 playthrough or semi-playthrough.
And story time.
And story time. Yes, very much story time. So, rape.
Dude.
That very bottom like button. At the bottom of that screen, next to that fucking rate button. Rape it in the ass. Give it hardcore. And we will see you in the next video. Later, guys.